Hey guys, Wiley Gun 1776 here. Sorry about the outside noise, but I figured I would get outside and do a quick video. And what I'm doing is a video response to Josh Benware and Big Johnson Guns and Gears video on the differences and the advantages for 3 o'clock versus appendix carry. And if you're new to concealed carrying, or if you have been doing it for years, listen to really both of the options, because in my mind, both of them work for different scenarios, and it's really very individualistic. So first of all, I've carried, to give you kind of a background, I've carried for 25 years. And in the last 6 or 8 months, I've actually switched from the 3 o'clock position to appendix carry. And I'll go over kind of some of the reasons why, but carrying is very specific to an individual. So, I'm going to first say any carry is better than no carry. And what you're going to do is, it's very similar to no one gun is going to be perfect for everybody. So, kind of keep an open mind, and I'll give you the reason why I switched. But, one of the arguments is speed. And I'm going to say I agree the speed, but speed really is secondary to situational awareness. So if you know and you can spot a threat, whether it's drawing from the hip or drawing from appendix, it's really negligible. So it's really, situational awareness is really more important. So there's 3 different types of carry that people use. Pocket carry, which I have never done, and I would suggest not doing. It's not my thing. Having it in your pocket, first of all, it's going to be harder to draw. You're losing some of that control over it, and I just don't think that's the best way. So I'm not even going to talk about that. So first of all, on 3 o'clock, for the majority of the time that I carried at the 3 o'clock position. It's obviously much more comfortable if you're a little heavier, but the downside to it really is, and I've got a couple different holster options here, but the downside is it's the holster, right? And my problem was always with carrying at the 3 o'clock position. If I wanted to carry an extra magazine, what do I do with it? So in a lot of cases, I would put it in my left-hand pocket, which makes it a little harder that if you have a malfunction on the magazine or you run dry on it, you're now digging into your pocket. Is there something else in there? And it also kind of leads to the issue of, if you do it on a regular basis, the lint in your pocket all gets into the magazine. So the reason why I switched over to appendix was to solve for that. And the way I solved for that was using one of the sidecar rigs that have both the extra magazine as well as your firearm as one unit. So here, my advantage is it's easier to conceal and carry the extra magazine. It's really easier for me to carry this while I'm driving or sitting down. So if you're in a restaurant or if you're driving your car, it's right here. Okay, you're not digging around to your side, having an interference with your seatbelt. And honestly, the real reason is, again, like I said, the magazine and the firearm together, so you're not having to dig into your pocket. Now I'm going to tell you the disadvantage that I've found with carrying appendix is, because you're carrying here, if you have little kids, I've got two small kids, when you come home from work, they come up to give you a hug, they run their head right into it. So you do have to be situationally aware there. I know Big Johnson mentioned on the 3 o'clock position, banging the gun into certain things on, as he's moving around, in the store or whatever. But, for me, the issue is when you're home, when you're coming home, the kids come running up to you, all of a sudden, you got to be aware, or else they're going to bang their head right into a big piece of metal. So that's the reason why I switched over. Again, it's always better to kind of weigh some of the options and tailor it to what fits best for you. And like I said, I'm not going to say any one gun is better than any other. It's really an individual's choice of what fits their needs, and that really goes the same as carrying. Both positions, there's certain advantages. They're really good options, and I'm going to say either one you can't go wrong with, and as long as you carry, you're that much further ahead. So thanks for watching today, and stay safe and be educated.